Here we move. This is going to be round 1, Whipped versus Oz. We are in NSL Season 4, Week 5. And the aliens are spawned up in waste recycling. And looks like no early gorge potentially. We'll check that one in a second. 2 split on the right, 2 split on the left, 1 building. 2 of those guys going straight to gravity. And no one's in repairs yet, which allows Carrot to essentially run through, and he's maybe got an opening for the base, although it's quite defended. These 2 skulks were too loud. The 2 Marines know they're there. Good job finding a kill there. Robbie and Master G maybe getting the next 2 kills as well. Robbie needs to be careful. He's caught out of line of sight, and he's parasited. He gets taken out too early. And Master G and Robbie not really playing well together, unfortunately. Carrot's trying to parasite all this stuff in repairs, but there's no one building it, so it's not a big problem. Veslayer and Ono need to be careful. They haven't spotted the skulk. Parasite misses. Ono, wow, nice one from Keyhole. Koki, sorry, I misread his name. He gets one of those Marines down. That's going to have a big impact, actually. That should make it a lot harder to push the left side now that he's alone. Master G making work in gravity. He's taken out... There's been a total of 3 skulks in this room before. There's only 1 remaining and he's low. Capsnip grabbing a kill on Robbie. Looks like a skulk went down, but Capsnip didn't. It's looking good. It's looking good for the aliens. They're slowing the Marines down enough. You can see they're struggling to be aggressive. Master G is holding his own in gravity, though. He's doing really, really well right now. I think he's probably the strongest player at the moment. Just sat in the middle of gravity control, clearing this entire section, making it very difficult for the aliens to get through. And he's not quite able to push up yet, but he's got a teammate in now. And there's a 2 push on the left as well. So maybe this is the time to start being aggressive. A double push could be really good for the Marines. There it is. Really nice pick onto the corner. Checking the corners perfectly. Master G's got a 1v1. Can he finish with the pistol? Really nicely done. You can see 3 skulks are dead right now. Archon's in a bad position. If they can get any more skulk kills, it's going to be really, really bad for the aliens. Archon needs to stay alive, find something to do. And what extractors are we looking at the moment? 3 plus 2, 1 building up in organ donation, which is pretty far from both teams. Nice parasite, but really good job from Robbie to spot that skulk somehow. We got 4 skulks pushing into oxygenation to clear it up. This is an exceptional clearance by the aliens. Really good job. Even the commander, it must be in there. Not quite sure which player that is, but really nice cleanup. Nice crag, as I said. You've got to invest a crag and maybe a whip just to make it even harder for the Marines to take oxygenation. But they got a lot of problems right now. So you can see they've got kind of this map control. Still no lurks, of course. We're nowhere near lurks just yet. And nice find by Gorge. He's on finally an extractor. Very weak res harassment at this point, but they have lost a lot of combat, so that's probably why. How many shells have we got? We've got 1 shell. We've got aliens being a bit more aggressive now. Carrot knows where Robbie is. Still no upgrades for the Marines, so this isn't too hard to get kills still. Capsnip, he might get spotted, he might get killed here. He grabs a parasite onto me, and me doesn't spot him. But his teammate Master G does again. Master G playing very, very well. Archon doesn't need to go for the base. Just nice, look at this. 3 extractors are going down all at the same time. Perfect play. I was a little bit worried. And then Archon's even tapping the base just to make sure. Go for the armory. Don't worry about the mines. Oh, that's really risky. Crowbar, the commander's out of the chair. Carrot's got a 1v1. If he takes it, he can start doing damage to the IP. He does get taken out. We're looking at 3 harvesters. Oxygenation is slowly going down. And the Marine team have replaced a lot of the extractors they were losing. Repairs wasn't finished, and maybe that's a big mistake. I really think they should have focused on the extractors a lot more. 2 skulks dead, 2 skulks coming into oxygenation. Verslayer, Master G, and Myonor. That's 3 Marines right now, clearing this room up. 4 Marines, that's over. This side of the base is done. You're going to need to focus on the other side. We got Gorgie popping in through the vent section. It does pop out around here. Carrot getting a really nice kill onto one of those Marines, and now Myonor's got 4 skulks on top of him. He doesn't even get a kill. Really well done. Master G and me have rotated around, leaving, obviously it was a 2-2 split from oxygenation. And now they're going to try and clear up the cyst and the harvester all at once. We're looking at 2 harvesters for the aliens, a little bit weak, a little bit pathetic right now. And 5 extractors for the whipped, the Marines, so it's pretty good for them. They got mines on some of these extractors. And we are seeing the lurks finally coming out, but they need to start killing this recapper here and dealing with these extractors. Here's the double lurk play. 2v2. Archon's doing a little bit of damage. Not enough, though, and Archon takes loads. Those lurks are low, and they need to clear up a lot of this map right now. Start clearing some of these extractors. And start getting themselves back in this game a little bit, because at the moment, aliens aren't doing too well. Capsnip's gone around behind, the skulk coming in from the front. Really nice movement. Carrot's almost finished off one of his Marines. Those guys are running out of HP. They're getting the med packs. They are actually poisoned, technically. They've lost all their armor. Seeing the upgrades are pouring out, though. Armor 1 and shotguns. Capsnip and Archon flying around behind. Does Master G hear? Does he care? Potential base push. Are they just going to clear the mines? Are they going to actually go for an IP? Yes, they're clearing the mines. Nice job. So maybe they're playing for the next base push here. You can see maybe the Skulks are going to move in. They've got 3 lurks in total, so that's a bit strange. Crowbar's low HP. From the previous base push, he did not heal up from that, which is a mistake. He's now been taken out. The base is completely empty. All the Marines are being forced to come back. First Lady's in the top left, but all the other Marines are coming back in. Lurks are low. They're in a really bad position right now, staying for a fight they cannot win. And they're getting cleaned up outside the base. Archon just about gets out. He's got a pistol shot waiting for him. Jesus, he was low. So what did they accomplish there? The Marine Commander was dead for a little bit. They did a lot of damage to the IP, which is now low, but the whole time they had 5 extractors. So they're still pretty rich. Weapons 1, armor 1, shotguns. They're doing really good on upgrades. They're not losing many extractors, but then they forced the Marines to come back and defend, which has opened up pipeworks and oxygenation. Now they're back up to 3 harvesters. So that was a pretty good play. It could have gone better, and they did lose 1 lurk, which is unfortunate, but they still have 2. Now having the 3 lurks in total means that they've spent a lot of P-res. They're not going to have as many fades, or certainly they're going to be struggling for Onos, in fact. I think they'll probably still go 2 fades, but they won't be having an Onos if they do that. So that's a little bit worrisome for the aliens. Carrot now knows that his his enemy base is a little bit more vulnerable now that the mines have been dealt with. Capsnip and Carrot working together. Capsnip was probably spotted but wasn't shot. He needs to go for these extractors. Again, you can't just go for the base when the extractors are up, because the entire time they're soaking up res, and it's going to just replace all the damage you've done. Archon's got a Marine coming around the corner. Parasite there, of course, makes it very easy for Archon to spot him. Archon doesn't finish him, unfortunately. He needs to get another bite in. Nice range spiking. And he's got teammates coming in from the northern side. Regeneration is there just to make it a little bit easier. And firstly, this guy has been alone up here for far too long. They need to clear this guy up. Koki and Gorgie. They need to clear him up, then kill the extractor. Very nice. He's really low. The bites are going to come in from Koki, who's really struggling to stay close to him. Verslayer's positioning is really nice there. A team kill from the lurk, unfortunately. And they do kill the Marine, but it's taken too long and they lost a Sculpt, which is really, really bad news. Gorgie comes in, nice cleanups on oxygenation, really great spiking, and they finish off that guy really, really easily. Yeah, so Koki, you can see his ping there. It's a little bit of a struggle with that 346 ping. Nice positioning by PS Mouse, but Robbie spots him. These guys coming in from behind, they get the kill. Master G is now alone. He's been taken out. 5 extractors total. That's still plenty more than they need. So if they're going to lose 1, it's not a big problem. They're going to lose 2, hopefully. Aliens really need to start getting these extractor kills, otherwise they're going to be way out of this game soon enough. We might be seeing the fades in the next, maybe in 2 minutes time, but we'll see weapons 2, armor 1, and shotguns and face tech as well. So it's going to be a very strong Marine team to try and go up against with these fades. Gorgie the Lurk trying to play a little bit sneakily. Robbie's probably spotted him, I would think. Maybe he heard him, maybe he didn't. Gorgie just floating in behind him. Really nice kill. Really, really nice. 2 Marines up in organ donation. And what is the reaction? This Lurk needs to be careful. He flies straight through, and are we going to be seeing a convergence onto organ donation? You've got 2 Marines here with attempted phase gates, and this needs to be crushed right now. They can't let them get the phase gate up in here. Just kill these Marines, kill the extractor, and move on. And we're surely going to be seeing a phase gate in Baywing actually very soon as well. This is really tough for the aliens. They have to spread very thin. Unbelievably well played kill by Koki. And Onor just about gets the kill there with an axe. If he'd had any backup, that Skulk would have been in a much better position. PS Mouse is trying to get round to Verslayer. Verslayer's low. Doesn't quite get the med pack, but there he gets the kill, so it doesn't matter. Archon the Lurk taking this. Wow. Straight line. Really big mistake. You don't want to go straight lining into Rifle Marines. They'll hit every shot. Again, aliens playing very reactively, a little bit more slow-paced, and worrying too much. Organ donation Marine was killed. There's no phase gate in there. Phase gate attempt in Baywing, as you can see. The scan is dropped. Archon's going in for a kill. He might die here. He needs to be careful. Master G does a little bit of damage. Archon comes back in. Nice cleanup by the aliens. Playing well now. And maybe doing a little bit better on the resources. Not too much better, a little bit. Put them down to 3. You can see this is the first time they've been on 3 for a while now. They were on 3 here. They were on 3 for about half a second. And they're back down to 3, which is good. 3 is good for the alien team. They can afford to let the enemy sit on 3 extractors. We're still a long way away from phase. You can see 2 of those players with 31 P-res waiting for the 35 mark, which when they're on 2+1 harvesters could take a couple more minutes. In fact, maybe we'll be seeing it at the 10.5 minute mark actually, depending if they can keep that 3rd harvester. Capsnip coming onto me, and Carrot going onto Master G. This is 2 1v1s. Really nice job from the aliens, both of them performing perfectly. and that's really, really valuable. That's going to make them able to hold pipeworks pretty easily. Oxygenation as well. Organ donation isn't built. They need to actually think about killing that. Maybe focus on the ones that are actually taking resources in. And great job from Koki. He's gone straight through, clearing up these extractors around the back. Carrot there, cutting off this line. He doesn't want Ono to come in quickly. Or maybe he's looking to push the base. Ono spots him. Parasite tags him. Really good job from the alien there to get that tag off. And the Lurks are coming in for this fight. Archon, he sees Ono from long range through the wall. And nice one, Gorgie coming in behind him. He's now low, the Skulk coming in. Koki is low. He does get the kill, and now Mia's alone. Where's that secondary Lurk? Archon left the base, left that attack when he was low. This extraction has now been finished. Robbie's alone. Is he trying to play sneakily to get the phase gate up? This is really bad news. Baywing phase gate is now up. That's a really, really good position for the Marines. Archon's low. He's got a shotgunner in his face, a rifle behind him, and the shotgunner pushes to the exit, trying to cut him off. Not quite in position in time, and the Hive is right there to heal them very, very quickly. But the phase gate here is a big problem, and they're going to need to focus on killing that. Good job from Capsnip. He's just been sat on these extractors, killing them one by one. He's finally going for another recapper and another extractor, potentially. He does need to clear this guy. He's got a 1v1. He almost takes him. Almost takes him, but not quite. A convergent attempt inside Baywing. We're looking at 2 Lurks and a Skulk. And there's a couple of guys near the Hive as well. Gorgie coming in early. He's got a shotgunner to worry about. He doesn't do any damage when he flies through. Here are the fades, finally. A single fade. 2 Lurks, 2 Skulks. This is all the alien team right now. And they've cleared up one of those Marines. The phase gate is getting grinded by the 2 Skulks. They're actually on the side, so they're not going to be able to hit anyone when they come through. But that phase gate is down. Really wonderful play by the aliens, but they've still got to go up against 5+2 extractors. You can see they've taken this left side of the map. And they need to counter all these extractors. Those 4 there are all pretty good options. As well as Baywing, of course, which they're taking out. The 2 Lurks need to be a little bit careful in this position. I think they should be alright. Nice job with the range spikes, taking them down low early on. Gorgie's low though, the Skulk there. The Lurk, sorry. Capstan forced to retreat, and Archon coming around behind Master G. Master G been playing very well so far. Really, really good aim. He needs to get down below this. Nice one. He breaks the line of sight using that crate. And the Fade is solo defending up in the north, which makes sense. He can hold off 1 or 2 Marines with this Crag in support. And he's bringing an Lurk to come and then push them and clean them up and start turning this round. Nice job. Carrot's very low. He needs to be careful from the shotgunner. He cleans him up. He's got a Crag there, as I said. That's going to really help him stay in the engagements. And now Myono, he's alone up in here. He's already 50%. And Koki doesn't spot him, but he's going for me. Grabs the Parasite. Misses a bite. Does actually grab one of those bites, which is nice. And then the Fade. Just holding them off, which is nice. And then the rest of the team. Kill the extractor. Don't go for the base push. This is worrisome. They're going for the phase gate. They're going to grind it. No one's nearby, so they should be able to kill that. Looks like Master G is going to get long range kill. Probably on the Skulk, but I don't think it'll be in time. He does kill the Skulk. The phase gate's down. That's a pretty nice pickup. But, yeah, that's a pretty nice pickup. But they do need to worry about the extractors too. 7 extractors means they can replace this stuff pretty quickly. The Crag has gone down. Unfortunately, the Fade did not defend that, which I think was maybe a mistake. It was probably easier to defend the Crag than to just leave it be. Carrot coming back in. Now he's got a 1v1 up against a shotgunner. The scan was down, so Ono knows he's there. He's going really well in this 1v1, but he's not quite able to finish. Medpack's really well done with the medpacks. And again, we've got too many extractors up. If the aliens keep going for combat and phase gates when there's this many extractors up, they're going to lose the game. Armor 2's almost complete. Got PS Mouse, this Skulk here, I believe that's the commander. I'm not 100% sure. Trying to grab some kills here. I'm messing up my controls completely. And the Fade is right in the middle of this combat up against 3 Marines. He's losing energy. And it looks like they are saving for the Onos, of course, which is pretty smart. They're going to need that late game potential to turn this game around. And it looks like Koki with 42p res, so they're still quite far from it. But they do have 3 Harvesters up. It looks like they're losing those Harvesters. First Layer has taken out the Harvester in Baywing, but he's now been probably cleared up in a second. And it looks like Electrical Core's been taken out, Gravity's been taken out. Great job from PS Mouse, and maybe he's not the commander, because he's not been in the chair for a very long time now. They've got 80 T-Res sitting in the bank right now doing nothing. It's, I'm not sure if that's the smartest decision ever. It can be quite tough as an alien to spend your res. I mean, you need a second hive usually to start investing it all. But maybe you just go for a hive in Pipeworks maybe, I'm not sure actually, that's tough. Capsnip doing an excellent job. That's a 3rd extractor down, and Gorgie, even as alert, getting some res harassment is perfect. It's absolutely perfect. They're going to be down to 3 in a second, and that's going to set them much better off in a second. That's just much better to have them down to 3 extractors. Carrot coming in. He is a Fade. He's going up against 2 shotgunners. He needs to be careful. He does some pretty good damage, but he takes loads himself. Master G coming to recap, you can see they've lost a lot of these extractors here and here, and here and here and here. So that's 5 extractors they don't have built yet, which is really, really important. Looks like Gorgie the Lurk coming around to take on Myono. Capsnip trying to stay alive, he's going to get spotted there. He is sneaking around, that's good to see. And then the 3 Marines up here, of course they got a Fade coming, at least trying to get in, but I think he'll struggle. They called it, they're going in, Carrot's doing really nice damage, the Lurk comes in from the side going for the Rifleman, the Shotgun is distracted, Carrot's taking a lot of damage, but he's done a lot as well. Archon finishes one of those Shotgunners. They don't clear the room, but they kill one of the Shotgunners, which is a little bit helpful. Capsnip gets chased down by Ono, nice one from him. Okay, so we've got 4 extractors up total for the Marines. They've already got a lot of resources though, so they're still looking pretty good, even if they lose this one at Gravity, which they might actually. There's no one to defend that. Carrot pushing the base, takes the mine, goes for the arms lab. Master G comes around from the side with a shotgunner. They're trying to cut him off. I don't think they'll kill him. Carrot's got plenty of energy. He's had a good amount of health. He's running out of health now, but he's drawing these Marines out actually. He's making them panic a little bit, and you're getting kills actually, which is nice for the aliens. A Shade attempted, so this is a Hive attempt with the Shade, so they're probably just going to go for the Hive and let it build slowly with the Shade there. But the Drifter isn't shaded, so yeah, I don't believe that was changed at any point. I wish it was. The Drifter there, you can see whilst it's building, it's not shaded. So they will pretty much be able to work out that the Hive is there, unless they want to not use the Drifter, in which case it will take forever. So we've got a phase gate in oxygenation, which is pretty crippling for the aliens right now. They're going to find it very difficult to get to that Onos. They've lost one of their other lurks now. I think only Gorgie is on lurk. And Capsnip, that skulk has just gone down. Looks like they're losing a lot of those skulks now. So finally the Marines having to be a little bit more defensive. They've still got plenty of extractors up though, and I don't know how the aliens are going to turn this round. There's no way they're going to get to Onos. Certainly not soon. I think they'll probably have lost the game before they get to the Onos. Carrot's doing these 1v1s, these 2v1s. He's taking a lot of damage every time. And he will get taken out if he sticks around too long. He's been scanned, they know he's there. And he's pretty much trapped. They're going to try and cut him off. The longer he takes, the more health he's going to lose. He's coming around, Verslayer tries to cut him off. Looks like the Lurk went down trying to save his teammate. Looks like Carrot might be alright. He should be able to sort of get round, I don't know. Yeah, this is looking like GG. The Fade's in the wrong spot. There's 6 extractors plus 2 coming up. This Hive won't be coming up in the next... I think it'll take another... Look how slowly that builds. That's still not 19%. We're still not a 19% grown on that. That is so slow, it's unbelievable. There's the 19%. That's crazy. Com DC from the Australians. Pause is called. Okay. So let's check this out. You've got 3 Marines pushing into the... oh no, they fixed it. Excellent, so I can move my camera now whilst they're paused. It's pretty funky. Check out this guy. So they got a shotgunner, a rifle, and a shotgunner on that Hive. All you've got in here is a crag, some shells that are all in the same spot. So if you want to snipe those, I believe you should be able to do that. They can't quite see it actually, which is interesting. The shells are there, the crag is there, just providing a little bit of healing. You can see the skulks having to be very, very defensive. They can't just take these guys on. And where is the rest of the aliens right now? There's no one there. Are they all dead? Oh, they're all dead. Oh, that's GG. There's no way they can come back from this position. Especially with the commander dead right now. He'll have to come out of an egg, and I don't think that's I don't think that's going to happen. Probably Capsnip's going to jump in the chair, pop some eggs out just to keep them in the game a little bit longer, and then over the next 30 seconds, 30 seconds of gameplay at least, I think we'll probably see this one wind up. Can I take the chat, of course, because why not? Yeah, my fridge is very closed at this point. It's been closed for quite a while. What the hell? The game unpaused? Gorge, you died? No, that's just a bug. Alright, we'll probably be starting back up in a second. Oh, I mean, you can see that Hive is just not going to be coming up. You need a Drifter. I think a Drifter is going to speed that build up by about 4 times. So it's either a couple of minutes with a Drifter, 60 seconds with a Gorge, or about 8 minutes without So there's no way they're going to be seeing that hive come up before they've lost the game, unfortunately. If you've got that much T-res and you really do want a hive, I think the shade play is not necessarily as good as just getting a shift down, getting a gorge on it and building it, just forcing the build up for 60 seconds. And at least that way, if the Marines do try and come and kill it, probably successfully, at least you've distracted them for however long they have to sit and attack that. And then you can get other stuff done. At this point, obviously, they're still going to attack, it's just not that hive. Like, they're going to probably lose this hive whilst the other one builds slowly. And I don't think that's going to have an impact on the result of the game. Whereas if you try and get a gorge in there and try and build it as quick as possible, and then maybe stack out some upgrades, they do have plenty of money for upgrades. So if they could have got the second hive up and maybe got triple celerity, that might have been enough. But I think at this point, I don't think they can win right now. They got 2 eggs back here, which are pretty safe from the Marines. They might be able to see them just about, but. This should begin soon enough. Okay, nice one. We're going live again for round 1. As I mentioned, it's looking like a Marine win. I don't know how the aliens are going to come back from this. They've only got one Fade who's finally come back into the hive location. I think he will struggle though. They've got weapons 2, armor 2. Look at that damage. He's already going down. Lurk has been taken out. Archon there using his PRS to get into a Lurk egg. And he did get taken out. Really good job from Onon to go around to kill that Lurk. That's nice. Eggs are being forced by someone. Not quite sure. I think it was Carrot as the Fade had to hide in the chair. Master G and me. They're actually getting cleaned up here, but they're doing a lot of damage. Shotguns aren't quite hitting, unfortunately. Look at those med packs. A lot of them missing, unfortunately. And they didn't have cap packs as well. So if they'd had cap packs earlier, they probably would have been alright. But then, as I said, these phaser gates are really good to reinforce. And they're probably just going to keep walking in now. They're probably not even going to defend. There's no skulks outside here. And the Fade's actually getting some work done. Capsnip sneaks through. Robbie might clear him when he comes out. Nice job. Clean up these skulks. Don't let them start doing mess inside the southern side of the map. And the Marines need to get back into the shotgun positions here that they can recycle. Carrot comes in. Every fight he takes is really, really risky. He can't stay around for fights too long. Capstep upgrading a skulk there. He got 2 skulks and a Fade in defense of this. Carrot comes in. He'll probably take loads of damage almost immediately. There he is on 50%. Sitting on that hive, healing up. They're actually moving in position to deal with the Crag. Carrot comes in again, takes loads of damage, and is forced to retreat. There he comes in again. Carrot the Fade there. Again, does a little bit of damage. Takes loads in retaliation. And at this point, they've got 4 Marines in their base. I don't think they're going to be able to stop these guys. And as the game drags on, you're going to be seeing cap packs. You're going to be seeing weapons 2, armor 2, probably weapons 3 soon enough. And they're going to be losing shells, which they certainly can't afford to replace. There's 1 shell down. And these guys need to clear up these skulks. You can see they're actually struggling to get the skulk kills right now. The Fade is there, and he's going to clear these guys up. Armor 2, weapons 2 has been lost. They've got the base rush going on. Skulk takes out an arms lab. What is the response from the aliens? I mean, there's no upgrades right now. If they want to kill Marines, they've got to do it now. They have to do it right now, otherwise they're going to replace that arms lab. So right now these guys don't have any armor upgrades, which means they're pretty easy to kill. Carrot, they're swiping that guy down very quickly. And maybe the aliens want to push the base again, kill the arms lab again, maybe? I don't know. That is their only option, is to just kill the enemy base. And they are actually sneaking through this section here. Replacement Comjet up in Pipeworks. Marines again, they're not pushing anymore. Carrot needs to be careful right now. Whoa! Yeah, he's dead. Alright, we'll see the GG call now, I think. I don't know how they could possibly think of winning. Oh no, Cookie's got 52 P-res. So they're going to try and wait for the Onos. They're just holding onto Baywing. And the Hive is finished. How have they done that? Oh, the Drifter was doing it. That makes sense. Okay, so the aliens just about holding on. They've lost 1 of their shells. They're working on Bile Bomb. I don't know how they're going to work that into their strategy. Eggs are being popped. They're losing shells. They still have the arms lab up. And the Skulks are trying to clear up res. It's too late for the res. They've already used their res. They don't need res anymore. It's a nice try by the aliens. The second hive, really good job getting that up, actually, with the drifter. Finally taking a risk of using the drifter to do that. Shift hive's completed. They're losing the first hive, unfortunately. It's on 50% right now. 4 guys just whacking away at it, and it's pretty much doomed at this point. The response from the aliens, probably looking to base rush. The beacon will be called within seconds, and they'll have already lost the hive. This here, observatory, sees this location. Beacon is forced. Unfortunately, if they'd bossed that beacon 10 seconds earlier, they might have saved the hive. But again, I mean, Koki is sat here with 54 P-res. They've only got 2 harvesters. They need to take Gravity Harvester. They've scanned this this hive now, so they know what's going on here. They know this is going on. There's no mist, and they've scanned the Onos. And this guy might come in and kill him. Gee. Onos egg is right there. He could have killed it. He's going for the kill. He's almost taken him. He's on 34% on the egg. Oh, no! He killed the Onos! Unbelievable. That's the GG call. I can't believe that. Oh, that's so tragic. The scan was there, and he knew it. I'm not sure if Onor knows what he just killed. He doesn't. Jeez. That is so tragic for the aliens. They just lost their Onos in an egg. Oh my gosh, that's so enraging. This is GG. I don't know how they could possibly recover from this. The Marines are just going to take the rest of the map. They're going to take this section, and the aliens are going to hold this section. They haven't even taken Gravity because they can't afford it yet. They've got 1 harvester that's been taken out inside Baywing. Arcs are being unlocked, even though they're not really necessary. Aliens have no life forms, a couple of lurks, and I feel so bad about that Onos. Because they could have at least tried a base push with the Onos. Maybe if they could have got the arms lab down before the base push, you know, from some sneaky plays, then got the Onos in with a beacon. You know, you can do that, get the arms lab down. You can get loads of kills as an Onos, and then maybe you can grind the IPs. You know, that kind of stuff can win you games, but it's not going to happen without the Onos, I don't think. They're putting a lot of money into lurks still. Here's the base push. Onor's going to spot it. He's not done any damage. Really nice pickup early on. And there's so many mines in this base. The beacon is forced. They kill 1 skulk. They don't kill the second, and the lurk gets out just fine. So they're doing an alright job with the res. I mean, whipped are only on 4 extractors. Considering they own the whole map, that's somehow pretty good. Oz are going to be sitting on... They're not even going to get the harvester up. This arc should counter it. Oh no, they're going for the hive here. And if they scan this, when they get the observatory up or whatever, they're going to... I mean, all this stuff's invisible right now. If they had any brains, they'd realise this is infested, and therefore there's infestation here, and therefore there's a shade here. So they'd scan it. But that's fine, they don't have to do any of that. Base push going on. Again, they're trying to get for the base down. Master G's solo defense. He's got weapons 2, armor 2, shotgun, so he almost got taken out, but he's doing pretty good against these skulks. Gorge long range, trying to deal with the comm chair? That's not going to work. Oh my gosh. Obviously there's infestation here, guys. How could they not work that out? Well, I'm not sure what was going on there. So, aliens just about holding on. They're using their skulks and their lurks to try and get kills, try and slow the Marines down. Marines sitting on 5 extractors, though, and they're spending all their money on arcs, which are now pounding the hive. Or at least they would be if they targeted them to hit the hive. In fact, they're going for the shade and stuff, so it's unfortunate. There's the GG call. Excellent. That was a pretty good round.